On the screen you'll see the reference image that I use for this photo, but I've been playing around like different gameplays with my Sims. And first of all, hey and welcome back to the channel. Wow, I've just gone straight into it, but welcome back to the channel. I'm Saabythesimmer, aka Sabby, and this is another speed build for you. So like I was saying, I play around with different gameplays and stuff like that, and I've been playing around with like the Freelancer, just like the base game Freelancer. What career was I doing? The painting career, the electronical arts career. And I never play through the Freelancer careers for very long, so I decided to this time, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. And I was like, I never build places that have an actual office space. I normally just like have this little corner with a desk and whatever, that's the office space. So I decided to just look up like small builds to do. So I decided to do this one. It was a bit different to what I've done before, so I thought I'll just try it. And it's like a 2-bedroom house. And I decided that the second room, like the small room, will be an office. So I felt like this would be a good space for like if you're a couple or just a single sim and you're in the freelancer career, like this would be a good spot for you to live, just because it's only you and you actually have an office space. Because I remember, I don't know where the quote comes from or anything like that, but it's obviously not my own faults, but people have spoken about like not having your workspace in your like living space or the space that you sleep, so that you have the actual separation between the different spaces that you're in for different reasons. So like I feel like when you're going to your bedroom, you want to feel able to rest, you want to be able to relax and things like that, and you can't really do that if you're staring at your desk or you're staring at your computer and you're thinking about work and things like that. So that was kind of the idea behind this, and I just thought it was a really simple build to do. I kind of liked it. Not much landscaping, which I was kind of grateful for, because I either have to be in the mood to do a lot of landscaping, or I either just don't want to do it at all and I just won't. But because I was actually filming, I realized that, Sabro, you have to be in the mood for certain things. So because I wasn't really in the mood and doing a lot of landscaping, this is why I kind of picked this build. But trying to like properly get the whole build to look the way the image does is difficult. It's difficult. And I will link the build, I can't even talk, the reference image in the description so that you can see it again. But yeah, it was just a small build and I was pretty proud of it. I haven't actually played in it yet, but like I said, I'm really enjoying building shells, and I just find that it's easier for me to do this and then just upload it to the gallery, and then when I want to actually live in this home or whatever, I can actually just go in and use some custom content and not have to worry about it being uploaded to the gallery and people not downloading it and things like that. Because yeah, I won't be able to download anything and everything that I build, because I started out on console, so it's kind of frustrating when you only have like in-game stuff to use, so you have to download either base game lots or in the actual packs that you have. So yeah, because I know that experience, I try and be inclusive with the builds that I do. So I try and just build like base game shells, to be honest, or I would just do limited packed builds. So that's what I'm going to do in the future. I'm just going to do like limited packs because I have limited packs. So yeah, just so that everyone feels included and everything like that. But like I said, it's just a small home, 2-bedroom home. I put the little car there. When I'm building, I like to use a Twisted Mexi bit of build and buy mod, I think it's called, just because it's so much easier to just access, debug and live edit objects. Landscaping is a breeze with this mod. Like I literally, when there's an update for the game, I literally avoid building when I don't have that mod in, because it's just unbearable to put the cheats in, to have to scroll down and like not being able to search. It's just the worst. I just wish The Sims did this already. I wish this didn't have to be on mods, so that us console players as well could experience this. But I'm also so grateful for this mod. I've not delved into tool mod. It looks way too complicated for me, so as you can see, I'm struggling to put that kind of like column up. I didn't like any of the columns I have because they're all just space games and I didn't like them, so I decided to just go to debug, see what I could find there, and I decided to use like, I'm assuming these are the ends for the fences. Yeah, they are. So I decided to use these and try and place them on top of each other. It was difficult because they try to snap other areas, they try to move to other, it's just so fiddly and annoying. But I decided that I just wasn't in the right angle, because when I started moving things around, I realized it was a lot easier to see properly when I was in one position. So you can see me just spinning around trying to figure out a better angle to move these bloody column thingies in. But I got there eventually, and I feel like it looks a bit better than in trying to have one of those like really ornate, or like, the columns just don't always fit with every style that we have already in the base game. So I just try to use other things if I can, and if I can be bothered, to be honest, because that was fiddly. So yeah. But like on the reference image, there's like a little bit under the window where they've got some plants, but I couldn't get like the actual plants that I wanted to be in that area, which was annoying. But yeah, I did something similar. And they had like this weird like stoning around the fence, and then they had a hedge. I don't know, it was just weird because I've not seen anything like that before. And it was like different colors, so like it was a darker gray and a lighter gray. Excuse me. It was just different to what I normally do. Like I don't normally do builds like this. Like I'm still learning how to build. So by using reference images, I just find that that's the easiest way for me to learn how to build, and also how to kind of get into trying different things and exploring different things. I just find that it's a lot easier when you have a reference image, because you can try and just replicate that the best you can in The Sims. And like I said in my last video, or the one that you'll see before this, I like to use reference images that have floor plans. It just makes it so much easier, because then you can get sizings right. And like if I do upload it to the gallery, I would hate to upload it to the gallery and be like, yeah, it's a 2-bedroom, and like you can't fit another bed in somewhere because the sizing was wrong, because I was basing it just on the exterior and not the floor plan. And I like to have like 2-tile walk space, so anytime I'm doing a floor plan, I try and work around those kind of rules I have for myself, like 2 tiles for a walk space. Like if I have a corridor, I want it to be 2 tiles. If I want a space to be around somewhere, I like it to be 2 tiles. But then it does look a bit odd in the game because things kind of look a bit too spaced out. So that's why I said in my last video as well, I wish we had like a half tile option for like walls. But yeah, bit annoying, but we move. But yeah, just these hedges all around it. I'm surprised I actually filmed all of that. I thought I cut that out, but that's another build where I cut out like the hedging. But yeah, put hedges all around because that's pretty much what the build looked like. It was just weird. I actually put the flooring inside because that's what I could see from the reference image. Like it had this kind of tiling outside, and then it followed through inside. You could see it through the door. But I was like, I don't think I've ever seen that tile before used outside. I feel like that's a perfect kitchen tile. Like that's a very traditional kitchen tile, but I've never in my life seen that on an outdoor step. It was just weird, but that was the reference image. And if I had it my way and I wasn't using a reference image, I would have done something completely different to that. I probably would have done like a wood or a concrete step into the home just to match in with the stairs. But the stairs and that top layer, that step, they didn't match. Like in the reference image, they were completely 2 different things. I thought it was just interesting because I never build like that. I try and make things as realistic but also like match as much as possible. So this was just a different thing for me, and it was a bit challenging not to like want to change it so desperately, because I was like, it just doesn't work, but because I was literally just copying this reference image, I was like, Sipper, it's fine, you're just doing what is in the image, just do that, it's fine. And obviously you can change it any way you want, so it's not that much of a big deal. Like if you think it looks odd like I do, then change it. But yeah, literally that tiling kind of follows through into that main area, so I just thought it was weird because I've never seen that kind of tiling outside before. It's normally like a kitchen or a bathroom tile. But yeah, make sure I put in the doors, and yeah, just move things around a bit to make sure there's like a half wall in the kitchen. I kind of liked it, and as you can see, I'm putting things in just because I like things to make sure that it's the size and it all works. I want it to be like accurate, so I'm looking at the reference image on the floor plan, and then I'm mimicking that with the items in the Sims to see how they would fit and if it would work. Because if you was like to actually follow the floor plan and do it the way you see it in the reference image, that's how it would look. It was like the dining table literally where the half wall is, and then the counters kind of go around, the fridge is on the opposite way. It's kind of weird to look at a kitchen like that because I don't think I've seen a kitchen that looks fully like that, but I kind of liked it at the same time. I felt like this would work really well for a couple. But yeah, it's up in the gallery. My gallery ID is Saabythesimmer. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any like reference images that you see and you're like, Sibera, this looks cool, could you try it? Let me know, because I'm always looking on Pinterest. I'm always looking on architectural design, so please do let me know. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this as well, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.